Hey everyone, Russ here, and today's video is my February book haul, but it's a little bit more than a book haul, as you can see. Uh, I decided, since I got them in February, and because they've been out for months, to include unboxing the Warrior Cats minifigures in this video, then making a whole new video. That will be at the end of the video. Before that, we'll be doing the books. And like January's book haul, it's mostly Warriors again. And I'll be going through the non-Warriors stuff before we get to the cats. First up is an anthology, and this is Unfettered Volume 3. This is edited together by Sean Speakman and has tons of different short stories by different sci-fi and fantasy writers. A lot of really big names like Brandon Sanderson, Terry Brooks, Tad Williams, Naomi Novik, and many, many more. This next book is Street Freaks by Terry Brooks. This is his first sci-fi novel. He's traditionally a fantasy author, from my understanding. He wrote the Shannara series, if you are familiar with that fantasy series. I'm not usually one to read too much science fiction. I much prefer to watch science fiction than to read them. But this synopsis seemed very interesting. So, from my understanding, it's about this boy whose dad dies or mysteriously disappears, and he has to go into what's called the red zone. And that's all I remember from this synopsis. I'll show you the blurb on the cover. Let's focus. There we go. So yeah, so it seemed very interesting. The synopsis on the website was more in depth, but I don't remember all about it, and I kind of want to leave it that way. So I'm surprised at what it actually ends up being like. So the last thing I got that is non-Warriors is a series of bookmarks for Michael J. Sullivan's book series Legends of the First Empire. These are all signed on the back. I just pulled out my coin bank to help display the book covers. So it's a series of 6. And here's a quick look of what they look like. Just focus on it. And then on the back is his... No, this goes this way. Is his signature. So there's Age of Myth. Then we have Age of Swords. Also signed in the back. They're all signed. Then we have Age of War. And Age of Legend. Age of Death. And Age of Empire. And there's one more because I got sent an extra Age of War bookmark, which is cool. I have an extra just in case I lose one. Just in case I lose the first one, I mean. But yeah, I really like this author's books. I have all of the Legends of the First Vampire. I have not finished them yet. They're essentially like a huge prequel series to the Rhaenyra books, which I highly recommend if you like fantasy books that has to do with a partnership of two really good friends. They are thieves. The first book is Theft of Swords, and I highly recommend it. So that's it for now. That's it for the non warrior stuff. Now on to the warriors. And now we are on to warrior cats. And the first up is Skyclan and the Stranger, Part 3, After the Flood. And this is the last of the individual mangas that I needed to finish off my collection of the mangas. So I don't have to really worry about them, except for one or two of them I need maybe to go back and purchase a better copy, but they're in decent enough condition and I don't really touch most of those, so they're fine for now. And I also picked up the old McLaughlin version of Night Whispers paperback, and so this I finally got in my collection, and I was very happy when this arrived, because the copy that I got sent was in much better condition than the one that was being listed on the used book site that I got it from. So I was very pleased with that. But I finally have it in, and that means there's just one more that I needed, and that one is next. And the next book that I got is the old McLaughlin paperback of The Last Hope. This is the very last paperback from the main arcs that I needed for my collection of the McLaughlin covers. It's in decent enough condition. There's some bends in the cover, and it's definitely been used. But for now, I'm fine with it. I got it very cheap, so it's not that bad. But funnily enough, I found stuck in the book itself, like right before the Dark Forest battle, there was this bookmark. I think it's kind of funny that no one took this bookmark out, but also because if this was someone's first time reading through the book, they stop right before the climax. I mean, I know a lot of people are upset with The Last Hope and how it played out and whatnot, but you really had to be upset with a book to stop it before the final battle. And that's just really funny to me. But anyway, I'm very glad that I've finished the main arcs paperbacks of McLaughlin's covers. I just have a few of the super editions in McLaughlin's covers, and that would be in. Then I would have every single cover done by McLaughlin that had released in the United States, which I will be very happy to have that accomplished, since I love McLaughlin's covers. They're very nostalgic to me, and they're very pretty. And the last book of this haul is Skyclan's Destiny in the McLaughlin paperback. So with this one, I just need Yellowfang's Secret and Bramblestar's Storm in McLaughlin's paperback. And I will have all of the McLaughlin covers in that released in the United States. They released like an alternative variant in the UK. I have one right here. It's a little different, just formatting wise. And those are the ones that I want to try getting next. But they're not like high priority for me. So that's would be my next acquisition after I finish off with the Super Edition paperbacks, both in the McLaughlin and the Richardson covers. So now we're going to go on to the unboxing of the Warrior Cats minis. Okay, now we are unboxing the minis. I have not opened them up, but I have cut the tape, so you don't see me struggling to cut tape for 5 minutes. I sure hope you're thankful for that, because I did not want to subject you to that. So we are going to start with the Firestar and Leafstar. We'll take a look at the packaging, but we won't look too much into it, because I'm sure there's an unboxing or videos that goes more in depth and looking at them. So this is Firestar and Leafstar. It's a cute little unboxing. There's a shiny sticker that's hard to make out on camera, but it says Firestar and Leafstar. There. That yeah, the sides, they both look the same, and then the back that shows you all the ones in this wave or series, as they're calling them. Then of course the standard choking hazard, and then the side's the same. So let's carefully open these up. I want to save these boxes. Come on. There they are. And just pop these guys out. Oh yeah. They feel kind of soft. It's my first time getting hands-on with them. Because I couldn't afford them in when they went up in November, and I also couldn't afford them when they restocked in December, but they restocked in February, so I now have them. But they're actually quite soft. And there's just mainly two sides stuck together. You can see the seams if it'll focus. Can you focus? Focus? Oh, they're made in China. See, you can see the seams right there. There's a seam on his head. But they're quite soft. They almost feel like a eraser, like one of those like hard erasers. But they're not an eraser. They're vinyl. He's also his face is flat. It's a little funny, but they're pretty. They're smaller than I thought they would be, even though I should have known from the dimensions listed on the website, but I don't pay attention to what the sizes say. This is Leafstar. She has her tabby stripes. She's got a scar on her nose and a ripped ear. I like that they tried to do the splotches of cream on her. I don't think they quite pulled it off well. But at least they tried. Because in a lot of her art and in a lot of fan art, people either don't draw her with the cream splotches, or they make it white and just leave it to like her chest and paws. But she is supposed to have splotches on her because that's her name. She's Leaf Dapple. That is like part of how she got picked as leader, is because Firestar was shown a vision of dappled leaves. And so, whose name was Leaf Dapple? And she got picked instead of Sharpclaw. So yeah. Well, out of focus again. Sorry about that. That's these two. Let's move on to Graystripe and Jayfeather. I almost said Graystripe and Graystripe. No, there's just too much Graystripe merchandise. But yeah, so that's the sticker. To focus there. And there we go. I see a cat. I can't tell if she's going to come and join us, or she's just come to look for cat treat crumbs or lick my trash can bag. I don't know with her. She's also very timid, so she's just wondering why I'm talking to myself. So if she comes and jumps up, I'll introduce you to her. Her name's Willow. Zim is curled up on my bed and sleeping. He doesn't even know she's in here. So, yeah. Here we got Graystripe and Jayfeather. And out of focus again. So here's the Graystripe. Like I said in the video of the revamp plushes coming out of the first wave of the full body plushes, they were revamped to look very much like their mini counterparts, because they changed the designs for Firestar, Graystripe, and Jayfeather a bit. Not too much, but I will have a video comparing them once those plushes come in. So now we go on to the last one, is Tigerstar 1 and Tony Bot. There we go. And let's pop them out. And Willow has left the building. Well, not the building, but the room. You know what I'm talking about. There they are. Father and daughter. So here's Tigerstar. And here is Tony Belt with all her scars and whatnot. I think it's very interesting how they decided to implement the tortoiseshell markings. It's like kind of going with a tabby way, which is weird because for most tortoiseshells that's not how they appear. Yes, there are tortoiseshells with stripes. Those are called torbies, but Tony Belt was never described as one. So I'm wondering why they decided to go with a stripy look. But yeah, this is all 3 sets, all 6 figures. I'm very pleased with these. The next series will be releasing sometime in spring. I don't know when, but I would imagine they'll start teasing us soon. And then we'll just have to wait until the orders and the when they ship out. If it was anything like how they did it for this series, they'll just stick them on the store without any pre-orders. They'll start ordering them right away. So yeah, I'm very excited, and I can't wait to see what characters are picked. I don't imagine well, it's now March, so March's book haul will be very big, as I just spent a lot of money on plushes. But I do have a couple books coming, so one of which I hope to get a review done. That's the Wings of Fire book, so that might be in the future. But in the meantime, I'm working on quite a number of videos. So that's it for now. If you would like, you can hit the subscribe button so you get to know when a new video gets dropped. And if you want exclusively Warrior Cats news as quick as possible, I run a Twitter account over on Twitter, of course, called WC Muse. There will be a link in the description for that, and you could also, while there on Twitter, you can follow my personal Russet Frost. I will occasionally talk about future videos or videos I'm working on, and just a bunch of stuff. So, I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye!